average blows, competitive spirits. Yeah, 13.
Happy day and what it do? Yes, sir. It's your boy K here. Look, being average at anything is never great. Being above average at everything kind of makes you awesome. Yes, sir. And I go by 3% Kai, and the 3 represents the percentage of the world that's identical twins. And of course, I'm still smelling, hearing, tasting, touching, and seeing a few kids in this world who need to get their booty whooped. Or what I got to complain about. We actually have a guest joining our conversation today, man.
Kingsley, what up, baby?
What's good, my boy?
So look, man, if it's your first time on watching the show or tuning into the show, you may know or you may not know Kay and I, we are identical twins.
Yes, sir.
And Kings, for whatever reason, when people think of identical twins, they think we can feel the same pain, we can think the same thing. Okay, I am, I'm not going to say nothing crazy.
Yeah, don't say pinch or nothing. Just,
All right, I'm touching my thigh. Do you feel that?
No, sir.
All right. Sometimes we do think similar on occasion, so I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to say what's on my mind.
I'm going to say what's on my mind.
Kings, I want you to say what's on your mind as well, all right?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Twins!
Water bottles. Okay. What'd you say, Kings?
I said dogs.
What'd you say?
Twins.
I said water bottles. Anyhow, so as y'all can see, we are not having identical thoughts, but I assure you, Kay and I, we are identical twins, just not if you were to compare our pubic hairs, all right?
Hey, ooh.
So, yo, Kingsley, what we gonna be talking about today, bro?
We talking about parenting, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
I only got one definition of parenting.
I got a definition of parent. So.
Okay. Well, did you do that for me, sir? Was that a white for me?
No.
Oh, I slapped. Here's the definition of parenting: the activity of bringing up a child as a parent. All right, so I'm about to jump right in. We cool?
Yeah, the definition of parent is a father or a mother, all right?
Oh, a parent. I did parenting.
Yeah, I know.
Sweet. All right, so according to 0to3.org, 63% of dads agree that dads don't get enough credit for their involvement in raising and caring for young children. So when you hear that, Kings, how do you feel about that?
I feel like that might be a correct percentage, but
Why? Why you feel like that's a correct
not
percentage?
because it's high. So like, I'm pretty sure a lot of dads feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
like, men sometimes ain't gonna get the credit we need for like nurturing and raising and upbringing kids.
So real quick,
Because
though,
it's more of a mother thing to look at.
Right.
so like I look at your wallet right now. How's your credit looking in terms of, you getting the credit for the involvement you have in your?
Me personally, my credit is great.
Look, you gotta say, look right in the camera. It's good, baby.
My credit is great. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone, like majority of people around me know that, like, yo, I do my thing as a dad. So
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Respect, man. Respect. I just want to say, I think this is gonna be the first time I use it correctly. Trigger warning for anybody who don't like to listen to people without kids.
I
right?
appreciate
'Cause
him
me
doing
and
it
Kai,
right.
we don't have kids, so I know sometimes the back and forth on the social medias. They be like, you can't listen to them. They ain't got no kids. However, I do challenge you guys to not think that way, because with that logic, it would mean that only an ex-convict can tell you how to stay out of jail. And come on.
Right. And I got God kids, goddammit. So mind your damn business, all right? Damn.
Yo, that's a good analogy, yo.
That
appreciate
was.
that.
I mean, he been thinking about it all week. So, like, I don't know. That's good for a week.
God damn, he got hate in his veins.
Not today. Sometimes, but not today. But yo, look. So I saw that the most disrespectful comment that can be made to a father. Now, before I say what it is, do you have an idea of what that could be, Kingsley?
You want me to take a guess?
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
saying?
well, what you think?
I think it's a phrase.
Okay.
It might be, "Are you babysitting?" Like someone asking you, "Are you babysitting your own kid?"
That
I
is
hate
a
that.
fact, bro.
Damn,
Oh, that's it.
crazy.
That's it. Fact.
See, yo, I'm a dad for real. I told you.
Look, they say they'll ask the father, "Are you babysitting your kids this weekend?"
Yes.
And it's like,
Wow.
why are you asking me if I'm babysitting? Like, how's that make sense?
That's dumb disrespectful.
No, it happens a lot though. It's just, I think it's natural. People, like, when you just with your kids, they be like, "Oh, you babysitting today?"
Yeah, but it's your kids,
And
though.
I
Like,
know.
why?
Well, do you correct them
view-
though?
yeah, I'd be like, I can't babysit my kids. I'm parenting. I'm with my kids. Like, oh,
They mine, goddamn.
exactly.
If they ask you that, if the same person asks you that twice, how do you like deal with that?
Honestly, I just correct them again. People just forget, bro, because you're a dude. Like I said, you're a dude. Like if you're a mom, bro, a mother's never getting that. They would never ask a mother, "Are you parenting? Are you babysitting your own kid?"
That's facts. I mean, I don't know if that's facts. My fault. But I think
It seems
from my
like facts.
experience,
Yeah, I can see how that's facts.
That's crazy that I got that though.
Yeah, I mean, well, you
got
it.
I feel like when someone asks me that, I hate that too.
Oh, so that's what I'm saying. So you got it.
Yeah.
You got it in real life. All right. Well, if I ever get that, when I have kids, if I swear to God, we're gonna do something.
You gonna babysit these fish? Goddammit.
That's a fact. You want to get to a misconception real quick?
No, not a misconception, but I would say on spotthatdesign.com these are funny facts of parenting, and I got a backstory to what I'm about to say here.
Okay.
But one thing it says you will find the weirdest things in your child's clothes. So Kings, you are the father of twins or three.
I'm a father of 3 boys.
My bad. I said twins because I'm a twin and I wanted to relate.
But
it's about
a pair of them are twins.
cool. So have you ever found like something like crazy in their clothes?
It's not yet though. I mean, because you got young. I mean, I'm not speaking my fault.
They could be grabbing anything, right?
My apologies.
Yeah. I don't.
Not yet.
I find more crazy shit in my pocket.
I was about to say that. He put shit in their pockets.
Yeah, like, bro, one time I was balling at LA Fitness and like I had like a fucking sock, a baby sock in my pocket. Like I'm balling, I go in my shorts pocket, I pull it out, and it's a baby sock while I'm on the court.
That was the good luck sock. That was a good luck sock.
Look, that's daddy duty at its finest right there. I respect that, brother. But what I was gonna where I was gonna go, story, but I don't even know if it was me or you, but this happened to one of us, where our older brother Jamar put a doodoo tissue in our book bag.
I know that was me.
That was,
bro.
okay,
Yeah,
I was
You put it in your book bag?
Yeah, bro. I opened it up, try to get I didn't even do my homework, but I try to act like I did my homework. Open it up. What the? Hey, yo, clear, yo, yeah, man, yo. Yeah, I felt disrespected, and the only reason why I didn't even like care that it was like the perception. Like, damn, my teacher now she think I'm just wiping my ass, putting the toilet.
Wait, the teacher saw it, bro?
Everybody saw it. I mean, because there was only like 7 people in my class. 7 people in my class. How you not gonna see it?
Wait, so that means you pulled it out?
I mean, they smelled it first, right? There was only 7 of us. I mean, it is what it is.
Why you
man.
got 7 people in your class?
Mind your business, all right? Look,
That's the biggest story. Why you had 7 people in your class too?
don't even lie. Don't even lie.
Nah, hell no. I had about like 8, 9 at one point. Not throughout.
But to be honest, so that's the
ideal,
right? Because you know what I'm saying. You want to be able to give all the students the attention that they need, right? So before you,
That's true. That's true.
But that comes from
but you know why?
Yeah, homie jokes. Hey, listen, man, we was short but shorty in it for a little bit.
Damn, you was coming out with the truth today.
Hey, man, listen,
we gotta hold some of that truth, goddamn.
That's hilarious.
Yo, so I did see on that same website that I stated earlier, 0to3.org, right? It says 70% of people say they feel their life started when they became a parent. So then on the opposite end of that, that means 30% of people think that their life ended when they became a parent.
That's wild.
Where you at with it, bro?
Yeah, that is wild to say.
Honestly, I don't agree with that one. I lived multiple times. I had a great life before kids, and I'm having a great life now with kids.
Respect, man. That is respect. Actually, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and
Run it back from the tip.
say that again, man.
I had a great life without kids, and I'm having a great life with kids.
Respect, yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah, respect
Sure.
that.
But because a lot of people say like they find purpose, like, oh, I got a kid now, so now I find purpose and all that stuff.
No, honestly though, for some people, like it might make sense, like because a lot of people have like shit that they go through was super deep, super hard, or they don't have family and then
Westbrook fell over. He crossed him over with that one.
But yeah, so people probably really go through shit, and then when they have kids, like they feel more like wholesome, like they have a purpose.
Okay,
so
that makes sense. I remember there was one time we had a cousin and like this.
Man.
Oh yeah,
Shout him out.
Willie B. Goddamn, he was like, I need to have a kid because I need some extra motivation. And I was like, what?
I fuck with that too.
Oh,
No,
you do?
No.
If you should
No.
not be.
Hell no.
A child should not be born out of motivation.
No, I don't think that's what he meant.
Explain.
I think what he meant is, if he have a kid, he's gonna be motivated to do for his kid.
That sounds like someone.
It's like when your back's against the wall. Like if you
why-
don't have no time limit, you're gonna wait till next week to do your essay. But if it's due tomorrow, you're gonna do that shit right now.
But what's
You're
gonna be
gonna
the
be
quality
motivated.
of it though?
It might be the best essay you ever wrote.
And it might be the asses that say that's ever existed on Earth.
And or
It
just
might be the ass's essay if you waited a week too.
It could. What I would
But
say
it
to
will
that.
motivate you to like
It
get on your shit.
Possibly would, but what I would say to that, because the phrase that you actually just used right now is when you're back against the wall. But why wait till that point? Why get your back against the wall and then?
Yo, honestly, some people need that, bro. Some people do better like that, and some people if they just have all the time and opportunity and space in the world, they would just chill. And be
Yo, but
complacent.
Get a dog, man. Get a goddamn dog.
Not
or a
even
pet.
don't get a hell no, don't get a dog. Nah, I ain't letting you slide with that.
They should get shit.
A whole child? Like,
Yo, I'm not one of them.
Get a Game Boy. You know what I'm saying? Play Pokemon.
I can see people like I seen people change their whole lives.
I have two. I have two for sure.
kids.
I just don't jive well with that
logic.
saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, because I've heard people say, like, you know, I want to pay for a membership because me paying every month is going to make me go. And then you don't even go. Like, there's certain...
But those are the people that would be bad parents. Like, I'm not going to. They're going to be bad regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because those people are the people that's just talking the bullshit. But are some people that say what you just said, like, yo,
They
if I
actually
pay for it, I'm going to go. And once they pay for it and they see that
It's coming out their account.
they going. They taking their ass to the gym every day. So it works for some people, but the people that's going to be lazy regardless or not do nothing regardless, they just talking.
You saying it like you can spot a lazy person. Can you spot a lazy person?
Yeah.
What's the characteristics, bro? Hold on, wait. First, okay. Can you spot a lazy person? What's the characteristic of a lazy person?
No, I can't spot. I've been wrong too many times before. Like, so,
Of a lazy person?
a lazy, yeah. Just
Nah,
you said
you
spot
can
them, like
spot
you could just see them.
spot
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can spot
Oh,
them.
what? Just off of like.
What they look like?
Yeah, what they
Just
look
off of
like.
they
Like,
look.
yeah, they get out the car, you like, yeah, that motherfucker lazy.
I can't, bro, I can't do that. But off of like 5 minutes of knowing a nigga, I could tell if you lazy or not.
Well, even then, I would say I would challenge that because they might be lazy in an aspect that you care about or you don't care about. Like, let's say lazy when it comes to going to the gym. But what about when it comes to like making money and things that they care about, right? So
I think a good way to tell is like if they teeth is fucked up. If you lazy, and you're not brushing your teeth, then I mean you might be lazy in other, you know what I'm saying, aspects. Nah. That's a good indication, bro. We can move right along.
Yeah, this nigga be saying anything.
according to abc7.com, in a smaller survey where they surveyed 2,000 families, it was concluded that 40% said they found their children to be most lovable / fun at the age of 5. Meanwhile, they found kids between 10 and 12 most difficult to spend time with. How do you guys feel, starting with you, Kings, how do you feel when you hear that? Why do you think 5 was that magic number that most of these families agree?
Wait, 5?
Like when their kid was 5,
okay,
age 5, yeah.
Yo, honestly, my kids, all my sons right now, they're 2. But legit, I be thinking, yo, when they 5, that shit gonna be the best.
But why 5 though?
Swear to God,
Because I'm not a parent.
I got an idea, but I want to hear
Why
you.
5 for you? Why you think that?
Because like, all right, they're old enough to be super wise. Like they know everything. They're witty. They're talkative. They could play with you. They could do sports.
He said super wise.
That's fact. But they're still young enough to be cute. Like to be like a baby.
So as soon as they get 10, they early.
Yeah, like they still like you could pick them up and hold them.
So you agree with that 10
But-
that 10 to 12? Like you think that's the
Yeah.
most difficult? Do you
Yeah,
think?
'cause
Why do you think that is?
They jumping into puberty and shit. Like
Trying to find independence
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
start
And they start to have an idea. I mean, you know what I'm saying, their own thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you mean? Man, hey.
well, that's how I think, because obviously we all was kids. So
Right,
when
right.
I was like 12, by then I was trying to go downtown and like, no, real talk, I was trying to go hit the movies or do shit.
I ran
by
away
myself.
at that. I think that age. So yeah, like, you know.
we not.
Wait, no, I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying.
Yo,
like,
bro.
I just thought when you was going with that, you was gonna what is that when I allegedly
chill in the table,
Yo,
bro.
bro,
happened?
but this nigga went from like nice shit to saying
Nah,
I ran away from my family.
that's his experience.
Yeah,
man.
that's my
I
at 10 and
respect
12.
it.
I ran away, and so I get why that could be annoying to like parents. Like, damn,
I was talking about like
you saying about the nice side of it, bro.
playing the games and shit like late night. Nigga said, yo,
late at night. Yeah, we
We was in them chat rooms, right? Them AIM chat rooms.
Yeah.
This nigga said I left my family.
Yeah. Nah, bro. I ran away to go with my mom. So, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I left a family member. But his snitch ass told on me. It's okay.
Wow.
But, okay, what about you, though?
What?
Like, I mean, did we just hit everything like that you was thinking? as
Yeah,
well?
pretty much. I think 10 to 12 is that age where you find independence. So like, you don't really want to be around your parents. You want to be cool and all that. And
For sure.
I think Kingsley said it pretty well.
Damn, niggas straight saying Kingsley.
What you want us to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Y'all
which
can
one we
say
call you?
Kings.
Kings? My bad. I think King said it right. When he said,
Like, damn.
well, damn, brother. How would I know if you don't correct me?
He said straight off the gov? Straight off the government.
Straight off the go.
You know what? I always thought that was a nickname anyway.
What, Kings, right?
Yeah, Kingsley.
Thought my whole name was my nickname.
I thought that was supposed to. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it moving along. All right, so look,
got so serious
there
about
are
my whole
4 parenting styles. I'm about to get into them. If that's cool with y'all. All right. Number 1, permissive, child-driven, rarely enforces rules. Overindulging, that means spoiling the child to avoid conflict. That is permissive. Authoritative. Solves problems together with the child, sets clear rules and expectations, open communication, and natural consequences. And if you're not sure what natural consequences are, that's when the parent is not involved in the consequence. So just a quick example is if the child don't want to put on their coat, they go outside, and now they're cold because they decide not to put on the coat. Natural consequences. Number 3, neglectful. Uninvolved or absent, provides little nurturance or guidance, indifferent to child's social, emotion, and behavior needs. I'm not sure if you guys know what social emotion is. I did it. So I'm like, what the hell is social emotion? So it's emotions that depend on the thoughts, feelings, and actions of other people. You know what I'm saying? It's not yours, it's of other people. Okay. And then 4, authoritative. No. Authoritarian. My fault. I messed it up again.
Authoritarian?
There we go. Okay, so you got the definition
nice
of that
word.
one?
No, I don't.
Oh, all right.
I just
So
figure out what you're trying to say.
it is parent-driven, sets strict rules and punishments, and there's only one-way communication with little consideration of the child's social, emotional, and behavioral needs. I'm not sure if you guys remember all those, but I was going to ask you, since you are the parent, what style are you parenting at?
Yo, honestly, I don't think I'm parenting on like a specific style. I'm like more like just kind of like winging it, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like going with the
Learning
flow.
as you
like,
go?
just learning as I
You never
as I
like
go.
at the end of the day or at the end of the week, like you just like run back your decisions that you made, like either punishment or whatever, and then that's what. So have you ever did that? And then it's like, wait, so damn, what style do I fall under? 'Cause I know you said you winging it, but if I was to like watch you for a week, I could probably come up with what you are.
Well, maybe like I want to say maybe like the last one you said, natural punishment or something.
Authoritative, and yeah, that's in that. It's natural consequences.
Natural consequences.
Okay.
I'm more like lean towards that side, kind of, because like not that I
mean, they too. So what they deciding by themselves?
right, exactly.
Well,
but
go ahead. Sorry.
But not that I don't believe like I'm not like against like strict punishment or being a strict parent or whatever, because my mom was, but I don't do it, bro. I just let them.
It's too early to say you don't do it, goddamn.
Well, I don't do it yet. No, it's not too early, bro. It's not
It's
too
not?
early, bro. My kids is 2, bro. They say no and yes, like they really
Well, yeah.
they really give you attitude.
So I was
when
gonna
they want
ask,
to.
was the for the one that he says that was authoritarian or authoritative?
Authoritative.
Well, like, cause like I would think an example of that could be like him telling his kids that a stove is hot. Well, okay, touch it then, right? And you're gonna figure out that it's hot. That's happening on its own.
Yeah, natural consequence.
Yeah.
Bro, literally, I do that.
Well,
literally,
hopefully you ain't setting them up that way.
No.
Say,
But not
go ahead,
that,
Lil King. Go ahead,
bro. Yo, like earlier today, we was playing outside. Right, a quick example. Was a bush with thorns.
Ooh.
I said, no, we don't touch that. He looked at me. You feel me? Bro, dude wanted to touch it, and it stuck him like in the finger.
He got what he got.
Right, and he backed up. He started crying, and then that was it. He ain't go back. He ain't go to it again.
All right, so you learn on his own, goddamn.
Yeah. But like something severe, like obviously a stove, I ain't gonna let him touch it.
Well, not
I'll
yet.
try to teach
I'm
him,
saying
but-
that's something that they may learn on their own, right, from the experience.
Right.
So I done motherfucking iron. I had to learn that way,
Yeah,
right?
I think everybody got an iron burn, bro. I got one on my thigh. Too.
I don't even understand how is that long. Like, was I going like this to my skin? Like, what the?
Hey,
All right,
That
bro.
was it, yo, bro.
Again, according to the spot of easedesigns.com, another funny fact that they say, I think it's just really somebody's opinion and not really facts, but it says when you become a parent, you learn the art of sneaking snacks for yourself. Have you learned that art yet, Kings?
I learned that shit,
Bro,
and I'm not a parent.
I eat all they snacks, bro.
like you hide it from them? Like, no, sir.
Nah, I hide it from my girls.
Hey,
Why y'all be fighting over the snack, or should be getting mad
Nah,
at you?
cause I be eating their snacks. And
Oh, why don't you just buy your own snacks? Or it's just convenient? They're there.
I buy everything.
yeah, can you say that?
I buy everything. But still, it's like
Touche.
sometimes I eat their snacks and she want to pack it for them for like to go out. or
Right,
whatever, you know what I'm
right.
saying? But
He say,
them
babe.
them little muffins be
Yeah, so
busting.
that's not even what he was saying though. It's like you gotta hide the snacks so your kids don't see it because they're gonna want to eat
some,
them.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Not really. My kids ain't greedy.
Not yet. Oh, not yet.
Nah, I don't think they ever will be.
Okay.
I think it's a little too early to be saying something like that.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I do,
maybe,
though.
but I don't know. I wasn't a greedy kid. My mom said that my kids don't seem like they really care much about food. Like they'll eat.
That's cool.
but
I mean, yeah,
whatever.
'cause I wouldn't say like, so right now I am actually watching my sister-in-law's kids. They're at my house for 2 weeks, and I wouldn't say that they're greedy. However, when I go to my snack closet, you best believe I'm putting it in my pocket and I'm walking gingerly around the crib, going in the room. Motherfuckers say, we ain't got no snacks. Sorry, we ain't got no snacks. Keep your eyes off it.
Yo, but seriously though, don't no one, if you're a parent, and this is my opinion, and I don't have kids, so I don't give a damn. But if you are a parent, your kids are hungry and stuff, I don't understand why you get upset that they're hungry. They're telling you that they're hungry. Feed them, goddamn.
Not for sure.
That's wild.
Yeah, they be like, yo, why you want to always eat snack? I mean, motherfuckers ain't hungry, dog. Like if you fed them a proper dinner, maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. Now I'm going off, but
No, that's facts though.
yo, so I see something, but I didn't see. Look, if you are not actively involved in your kids' education, this is how I feel, right? And like I'm talking about what you said, your kids too. So like let's say from toddler to 10th grade, if you're not actively involved in your kids' education, then I believe you are looking at teachers as babysitters at this point. Like you shouldn't just rely on other people to teach the kids. You gotta teach them. But if you're not doing that, then you just like, yo, I'm just trying to get these kids out the house so I can have some free time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How y'all feel about my thoughts? I mean, I don't care how you feel about it, but
go ahead, Ken, you first.
Okay. I like what he said. That's like a dope point. I never thought about it like that. But yeah, I guess these parents that don't pay attention to their kids schooling are just basically using teachers as a babysitter.
Right. Yeah. Right, so yeah,
that
I mean,
makes sense.
I agree with that for sure. I was going to say, and this is making a wild assumption, so actually I won't say it.
Nah, so go ahead, shoot from the hip.
I was gonna say generally, I feel like those are the people who like, and I know a lot of because I want to say mistake babies. Like we weren't planned. When I say mistake babies, that mean we weren't planned. So it's a lot of the time, that's the result
Y'all
of
wasn't
mistake.
planned either?
Nah, we weren't
Okay.
planned. Nah,
I know I looked like I
Was
was
your
playing.
brother planned?
our older brother.
Yeah.
He was the first mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, yo! Well, it was a good thing because then they said, yo, we want a couple more.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
Hey, damn.
Because y'all two was doing y'all.
Oh, they said they was going for one, and I said, "Hey, here I come,
Y'all niggas
baby."
was disappointed twice.
But deadass, he was the mistake though because they really thought, you know what I'm saying? They said they want another one.
Oh, they did want another one.
I don't know, but hey, that's what I tell myself.
Anyway, yeah, I feel like that'd be a result of mistake babies that you're not giving the kid the attention that they require, and school is
Education, not school necessarily.
Well,
but
yeah,
education.
just educate them. Yeah, you're right. Education, just the things that they need, right, to succeed. However, I want to get into this segment that I've been just newly adding. It's called Finish This. Now, what this is I've been writing books for the last 10 years. Want some of this water right here?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good looks.
Yeah, that's
That's above average water.
Yeah.
Goddammit.
I like that.
Cool. Drinking above average water.
Yes,
So
sir.
what this is a reminder for me to go ahead and finish the books that I've been writing for about 10 years. And also a chance for me to practice these skills. So what I'm going to do is read a little story, and this is for you, Kings. I would want you to finish the story when it's time, okay? So it goes something like this. I think you appreciate this, actually. Jimmy Harris was a proud father. His kids excelled in a lot of things he wished he knew how to do. They received multiple awards and was constantly making honor roll. Now both his kids, I know you got 3, but this is a story. Right. Now both his kids were entering 9th grade. Good old high school. The first quarter was over when Jimmy noticed that his kids' grades had dropped to straight C's when they've always been straight A students. A worried Jimmy Harris asked his kids if there were anything going on that they wanted to share in relation to their grades. They stated that their friends and all the cool kids seen it as uncool to get good grades, and they desperately wanted to be cool. Jimmy laughed a bit and told his kids, "Finish this."
Told my kids stop being a follower.
Ooh. And then what's the actions you took after?
I was like, be like me.
I was trying to see if
I told him to stop being a follower. Then I told him act as dada.
Okay, I was looking to see if the strict side was gonna come out and that belt. My boy, my youth.
On the Jamaican side,
yeah. My youthery. My youthery. Hey man, I shoot from the hip sometimes.
Hey, Bully Gang O ain't gonna appreciate that, man.
All right. I mean, shout out to Bully Gang O.
He judging accents.
So talking to, we just came off of, COVID is still a thing, right? But coming like off the height or heart of it, however you want to say it. And I realized something like, so germs, right? Mm-hmm. When you go to a kid's birthday party, it's always cute to like the kids blowing out the cake and shit, and then we eat it.
Oh man,
thinking about it now, that is disgusting, bro. Yeah,
for sure.
I am no longer eating blowed out. Do you say that blued out birthday cake by a 4-year-old?
What? It just sounds crazy. I don't know what you exactly. What are you trying to say?
Blued out candles.
Man.
I don't know.
Blown.
I appreciate that. Goddamn. So I can't say that. Blued out.
No,
bro.
You got flued out. I can't say
said flued out, grewed out, shoot out. No sir, right? It's all
bro,
wrong.
you can't say that though, right?
Be on the internet. Nigga said flued out.
All right, whatever. We can get off that. Y'all can eat
Nah,
Nah.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel you though. It's nasty. It's nasty, especially now that we know.
That we know that the germ. Yeah,
back
man.
then we ain't really.
We was a
think
kid. We was
too
like,
much
yeah, the cake.
Even as adults, we didn't think too much about it.
Yeah,
Until COVID hit, I think it made people realize. Like,
even the like, so they be blown in, then they just hit one of these. Like, oh, that's disrespect, little man.
Niggas done put your face in the cake and then still try to cut pieces.
I ain't never seen no. It's real. Kings, what kind of party you been going to, brother?
You see what they
I
put
seen that in
their
a movie,
finger,
though.
put it on their nose.
Yeah, I've
I
never seen nobody eat the cake after that though.
Oh no!
Like that's happened to
Niggas
me.
try to slice something off the side. What face and paint on?
Jamaicans don't play, huh?
Try to get some on the side.
Niggas said Jamaicans don't play.
Okay, I don't think that's a Jamaican thing.
It's
man.
not, but
It's not.
I just want to throw, whatever. Let me get into a misconception. And my apologies to my Jamaican boys. No, all right, that's terrible. Terrible.
Worse than mine.
Yeah. A misconception is if your kids aren't happy, something is very wrong. And do you agree with that being a misconception, Kings?
If your kids aren't happy, you're doing something very wrong.
It's if your kids aren't happy, something is very wrong. That's a misconception.
Something's very wrong.
Oh, you believe that?
Yeah, I believe that. Of course, something's very wrong.
Okay, so
It might not be your fault, but something's wrong with them.
well, so being happy is a state of mind, and a kid should. And again, I don't have kids, so if anybody is seeing this as like he think he knows what he's talking about, I mean, you can go ahead and look it up yourself too. And I encourage you to do that. But it's natural for your kids to experience every emotion. Just because they're not happy, why does something have to be wrong?
I would say I would just change the wrong part. It's like something is going on, but not wrong.
Saying.
That's how I felt. Yeah,
okay. That's what I'm saying. Something's going on, and you should want to figure it out.
Okay. Well, but whatever.
Or let him explore it, or whatever.
Your kid is crying because he didn't get a piece of cake. I mean, is that, you know what I mean? Like, is that where it's like, all right, stop being spoiled, bro. You ain't get a cake this time, but you just had 2 slices. Stop the ball.
That's one way to look at it. Or what if he really didn't have nothing to eat all day? You could be dying.
Well, I just gave you an example. I don't know what you took it way out of the scenario.
No. I'm saying on the opposite side of that. It's like you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I know, but I was talking about my scenario. Goddamn it.
You're saying your scenario is spoiled. And my scenario, like you said, you dying. Like eat some food, bro.
Real shit. It could go both ways.
The point is that if they are crying or whatever it is, they are trying to communicate something. They might not have the language to communicate it. So explore what the hell that is. Like you said, like
always try to figure out what it is, no matter what. It's something. Kids ain't just gonna be crying out of thin air.
Facts.
Something's bothering them.
Facts. We out of time.
Yeah, or they're not getting their way. 27.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I got into with my wife. Right. This was a long time ago. I got kind of defensive a little bit.
I like how you say that. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah,
That's
facts.
dope.
If I say my wife, I'm talking to Kels. Kels is my wife. We was talking about names, right? Mm-hmm. And she said like something about black names, and I don't know. I got defensive a little bit. I'm like, nah, there ain't no such thing as black names. It's just names, and then we assign them to people or whatever. Anyways, I was watching this guy. I can't say his name right now, but he was saying how like black people, they are effective when they name their kids, because white people, what's a common name like Mary, Michael,
Tom,
right? You don't have a
Jake,
right? So if you see a Jake, or you see somebody, what's your name, Jake? You have met like 5 Jakes already, so now you got to ask for, all right, so what's your middle name? Then you distinguish them.
They go by first and last name in the white community.
Exactly. Yeah. Black people, all you need is a first name and you good. You know what I'm saying? So Jakai, you only know.
What's up, Taekwondo?
but legit though, black people just effective with naming their kids.
Dr. Umar gonna like that one.
Taekwondo. I don't think we give a, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we give a facetious, sure.
Right. It's offending. I mean, you heard some interesting names, man.
Yeah, I mean, my middle name, I mean, it is kind of common, Daquan. I think that's why I got defensive, God damn it. Yeah, Daquan. But like, you don't, we effective with naming it.
But let me say something about that, what you said about black names and stuff. Mm-hmm. I do feel like there's black names. I feel like there's white names, there's Spanish names, there's all types of names, right?
When you say Spanish name, is this because you put an accent on it when you say it?
No, it's
Mauricio.
It's the name. It's like it's heavy in their culture. Let me just say that. And like these names, like not to be racist, none because I'm black. Obviously,
man.
But like a name like Shaniqua or something, right? Mm-hmm. That's heavy in our culture. You won't hear like a white girl named Shaniqua too often.
But you're just saying that?
But what I'm saying about it is, I don't think there's nothing wrong with having a black name as a black person, a white name as a white person, a Hispanic name as a Hispanic person. we should be able, like people, a lot of black people, they don't want to give their kids black names because they like, yo. I don't know. I just look at it, bro, like, bro, we should just embrace what it's ours, bro.
We should. I agree. And so I'm just struggling because, again, I just think it's a name. It's names. Yeah. We're giving people names. Black name, white name. No, that's the name that you chose. Some are more basic than others. That's how I see it.
Yeah. And what you said, like the Shaniqua or whatever, like you just say that because of like you know a lot, right? But like, let's say if the white people was named that, then that will be what we know. Right. So like, I mean, yeah, anyways, like my man said, we are effective when it comes to naming our kids, all right? So that's what I'm going with. We're effective child naming people.
Right, but we are at our infamous 30 for 30, Kai. Tell them what that is.
We are at the Your Honor segment. Now what this is we're going to simulate a courtroom setting where I'm going to be the prosecution, Kay's going to be the defense. We're going to argue our cases. Now I do want to say we have been doing this wrong, so I am going to say what's on the docket, but listen to the charges that I'm presenting that I'm charging him with, and that's what you will be saying if he's guilty or not guilty with. Right. Now, I like to look at this segment as our gym class. That's what I call it. This is the gym class of our show. We spend the whole time talking like academics, and no offense, I've had enjoyed this conversation so far, but I can't wait to get into this and bust his ass. Case important to know.
These are not our personal views, opinions, and or thoughts. Just another way for us to channel our inner competitive spirits in a positive manner. And since Kings is here, you will serve as our honorable judge, and it will be your obligation to determine whether I am innocent or guilty. And I do ask that any preconceived notions that you have to this point, you just listen and judge based off what was presented in front of you today, okay? Right. So without further ado, here we go.
On today's docket, are parents to blame for their kids' failure? I'm going to be the prosecution. So I'm arguing, yes, they are to blame. Quiet in the courtroom. Your Honor, I speak with conviction. That is why the defense will be convicted today. You see, he has been charged with second-degree voluntary negligence exposure. If a child is a sponge, the parent or the parents are the liquid supply, right? That liquid can either be juice, water, piss, blood, whatever the parents decide to release onto that child, right? Your Honor, you and I both know the importance of parenting and the effects of bad parenting. So I'm asking you to be the sponge, soak up what I'm presenting today, and when it's time to make, a verdict call, I ask that you come back with a guilty one. I turn it over to the defense.
Your Honor, although I understand that parents play a pivotal role in their kids' life, I will prove not only that they are not to blame for their kids' failures, but also anything negative or any negative impact on their children happens involuntarily. I'd like to turn it over to the prosecution at this time.
I appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to call the defense to the stand.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
Great. Nice to hear it. I'd like to play a little game of call and response. I'll call out some questions, and you'll respond honestly without perjuring yourself. Agreed?
Let's give it a go.
Will you perjure yourself today?
What?
Will you perjure yourself?
No, sir.
Okay. Questions. Do you believe wearing protection during intercourse is a choice?
Yes.
Do you have a child?
No.
Did finances have anything to do with why you have yet to have a child?
A little bit.
So would it be fair to conclude that having a child without proper financial foundation is a choice?
Yes.
Thank you. No further questions. You can remove yourself from the stand. Your Honorable Judge Kings, I ask you to remember everything he just said, and I turn it over to the defense.
Thank you. I'd like to call the Honorable Judge King to the stand, actually.
What up?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. Talk to me.
All right. I'll ask a couple questions, and I'd like you to answer as honest as possible, okay?
All right.
Good. You have children, right?
Correct.
Have you ever cursed in front of these kids?
Yes, I have all the time.
So you saying that you do it on purpose, or
I just curse when I speak.
So would you agree that, or is it fair to say that it's involuntary?
It's involuntary.
Thank you. You can leave the stand at this time, and I want to call the prosecution to the stand now.
Yep.
So same goes for you. I'll ask a couple questions, and I'd like you to be as honest as possible, okay?
No doubt.
Have you ever tried to learn how to play any instruments?
Yes.
Was a guitar one of these instruments?
Yes.
Did you succeed at learning how to play the guitar?
To a degree.
What does that mean?
That Did I succeed? Are you asking if I know how to play a full-out song?
Yes.
No.
So you didn't succeed on how to play the guitar to a degree. What degree are you? Did you set out to? Would you say you're a beginner?
I am a beginner. Yes.
Did you set out to be a beginner?
I just set out to learn how to play the guitar.
And you think if somebody asked you, "Do you know how to play the guitar?" Would you respond and say yes?
I would say I know how to strum "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
If somebody asked you, "Do you know how to play the guitar?" What would you say? Would you say yes or no?
Enough to play "Mary Has a Little Lamb."
So you said yes.
Yes.
And then if they asked you to play the guitar, you would then
play "Mary Has a Little Lamb."
Okay. Have you ever tried to play the piano?
Yes.
And you think you're successful at? No?
No.
And would you say your dad had something to do with you failing at being successful at playing the piano?
Yes.
Why is that?
He didn't give me piano lessons.
Did you ever tell him that you wanted piano lessons?
I didn't tell him, no.
Did you ever ask him for piano lessons?
No.
So he would not know that because he's not a mind reader. Okay, you can actually leave the stand now. And I'd like to turn it over to the prosecution at this time.
Your Honor, it is important to know that we are getting to our closing statements. The defense stated while he was on the stand that wearing protection is a choice. Also, having a child without the proper finances is also a choice. That's what he stated, Your Honor. I'm here to tell you that parenting starts well before you ever stick your ding-a-ling inside her oval ring, okay? Where do you live? Can your current shelter situation support a new life safely? What's your intelligence level from either book, school, or experiences? Am I supposed to believe you as a 15-year-old child is intelligent enough to have enough life experience to know how to care for a child with a birth defect? What shall I bring up finances next? Okay. Childcare, food, diapers, clothing, health, insurance, housing, unexpected costs. The list goes on and on. So if you as a person, if you are not emotionally stable, financially stable, and you still decide to voluntarily have a kid, that's negligence at its highest degree. And then you will expose that child to all of your nothingness. According to supportpay.com, the absence of funds and emotional support are the two most detriments to child rearing success. That's child rearing success. So after they have left the nest, aka your house, right? Your Honor, I repeat the charges. Second degree voluntary negligence exposure. I exposed the defense's negligence, and now I'm asking you to voluntarily come back with a guilty verdict. Thank you for your time. I rest my case.
Your Honor, the prosecution himself just admitted to not being able to play the piano, and his dad didn't have no role in that failure in learning how to play the piano. He never told his dad that he wanted to play the piano. It's also important to remember you're somebody's kid your whole life. Right. Not just when they're a baby, or you're somebody's kid their whole life. You're grown up. You make choices for yourself. You don't stop being somebody's kid. You still be their children, right? So even you agreed some undesirable things can come from your mouth involuntarily in front of your kids, like curse words, right? And that's not what you want them to be saying, right? So not only should you come back with a not guilty verdict, I'm asking for these charges to be dropped immediately, right? Because by the prosecution's logic, we will have to blame his parents for his failure to secure a guilty verdict. And how ridiculous would that be? I rest my case.
Your Honorable Judge Kings, when it comes to Kay's innocence, how do you find him?
That nigga guilty. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, please, meet us in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
Remind Kay how guilty he is, or Kay, you want to tell them to?
Hit that or type that retrial. Goddamn it, we need a retrial. So, Kings, if I can ask, what swayed you to go and rule in that favor of the prosecution?
Because he's like 100% right. Like every point he said, bro. Like you are the parent, so you are raising these kids. So you are responsible for these kids and their outcome. It's not the other way around.
Okay. I would have liked it a little bit if you said because them charges stuck, God damn it.
I'm not. Okay.
Charges didn't stick.
Let's get it.
I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, I got nothing further to say. Good stuff, guy.
Yes, sir.
But you are somebody's kid right now, goddammit, and you too, Kings. If you fail and whatever, but
For sure, that means my mom.
great case.
My mom
Yes, sir.
did wrong if I failed.
If you fail right now, you think your mom did wrong?
Yeah,
Why?
because she raised me. Like if I grew up and was just a
But
bad child.
Yeah, no, but like
She
right
did
now,
good.
if you like, you're doing good for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And failure is a part of life,
Right.
right? So if you fail at something, I'm not because I don't know what failure
No,
means.
not
To,
one thing. Fail at life.
how, but
like,
what
at
is
the game.
failing at life?
Man, shit.
I can, like,
That's a broader question, but
I left it all on the floor. And I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not necessarily the side that I was the prosecuting him on. That's not necessarily my actual side.
Right.
But I'm just leave it on the floor. I left it on the floor, all right?
you left it on the floor.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
You in jail. That's it.
Yo, so also on spotofeasedesigns.com says sometimes it's okay to lie to your kids. How do you feel about that?
White lies, I guess. Like, actually, I don't like saying that term. Little lies.
Little lies?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just okay to lie to your kids sometimes. Yes, it is okay to lie to your kids. Y'all don't need to know exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, tooth fairy stuff, like if y'all do that, but y'all need to know why our lights is off. You know what I'm saying? That's not, I'm not trying to.
100%. You don't need to know any grown folks' real life business,
Right.
Like especially finances. You should hide all finances situations from your kids.
All bad financial situations. You can, you know what I'm saying? You want to expose the kids to.
100%.
Yeah.
What you said. Not. I don't know. It's a borderline. Even good finances, because that could spoil them and lead them into different thinking they're better than other people.
Well, I mean, they can think that they have better math skills than somebody else. That's okay.
No, I'm saying finance situation.
Well, yeah, but so I'm not saying like give them money to spend it all the time when they want it. No. But letting them know like how to start a bank account. Let them know how to transfer money over.
Right.
That type of stuff.
But I definitely can see like how you was thinking though in that instance. So another misconception, and this one I might get pushback for, but it's not me. You can actually visit psychcentral.com. But I agree with this misconception, guy. Damn it. Good parents put their kids' needs first. That's a misconception. And you were shaking your head a little bit, Kings. Do you agree that that's a misconception, or you think that again the misconception is good parents put their kids' needs first?
No, I don't. I agree with it.
Like so you don't think it's a misconception?
No.
You think that
That's a fact.
good parents
I
do
think
put
that's
their
a fact,
kids' needs
yeah.
first?
I agree with it.
Oh.
Good parents put their kids' needs first above them. 100%.
So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of pushback. All right.
Yeah.
Would
I
you?
want to know your opinion on that.
Well,
too.
yeah. And so in my pushback, I'm on the other side of you. I do think that's a misconception because in order for you to be there for your kids, would you say that you need to be healthy?
Of course.
So does your health come secondary, or you have to make sure you're healthy so you can do what you got to do and be there for your kids?
Of course, but it's of course, but you still have to put your kids' needs first because you.
Well, what's one of your son's name?
Noah, Nico, River.
If Nico needed a certain toy,
Mm-hmm.
and you needed to go to the hospital to take care of, I'm gonna say you had asthma, but yo,
I do.
Yeah, but
have
how
asthma,
you-
it's
how-
actually fucking with me right now.
I don't like how you using the like the word need.
Yeah, because he don't need a toy.
Right.
Well,
I might
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
asthma
saying
pump.
too, though. First of all, again, you can visit psychcentral.com.
I'm going to.
Yeah, as you should.
Good for your sites.
So, what were you gonna say before? Because
Well, I mean, first, because this was really similar to the conversation that we was having on Facebook, that people was like, "Yo, you're not a parent, shut your ass up," right? And it was like basically how babies can affect romantic relationships, and I did want to touch on that real
That's
quick.
fire. That's deep.
Yeah. So I mean, first off, have you had, you know what I'm saying? How has it impacted your relationship?
At first, when we first had kids, it impacted our relationship obviously because obviously women goes through things different than men goes through things, so it impacted
Like negatively or positively?
a little bit of both because it starts with positive, like you so like together, like everything's together, like you helping out, like it's just like love in the air. When a baby comes, it's love in the air. More like a couple weeks into it, it becomes like stressful for the women, for the
that postpartum, right?
postpartum, and also the fact of like what people don't understand about parenting. Those first couple months is ridiculous because you can't sleep because
Oh, the babies.
you literally have to wake up every 2 hours to feed your kids. Like, that's mandatory. You know what I'm saying?
That's mandatory.
That's mandatory. So I feel like more of it's the sleep deprived that causes the tension in the household.
Okay. Because you're not able to think.
Right. You really can't really function that well when you have newborns. Honestly, I couldn't.
Take the paternity leave 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about work. Don't worry about work.
You need it.
So then just going back to that now, I believe that your partner, like I'm married, so my wife will come before my kids. That's point blank period. And when I say that, like
listen to him.
Yeah. So when I say that, what that means to me is my wife's needs will come before my child's wants. Right. So what that looks like is my wife, her love language is quality time. Right. Mm-hmm. If my child wants me to take him to a movie or something, you want me to take you can watch Avengers any day. Chill out, bro. Let me get a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? My wife now, she needs me to. What's up, Kay?
Because that's not agreeing. Like, you say that you agree that that's a misconception, right?
What's the misconception?
That what I said. Good parents put their kids' needs first. Because you just went into wants versus your wife's needs.
I worded that how specifically I wanted to word that. My wife's needs will come before my child's wants. My child's needs will come before my wife's wants.
So who needs come before who needs? Just say they both needs.
Well, the child, because my wife, she'll be able to, like, let's say food, hunger, right? She can withstand longer periods of time without eating. A child needs to eat sooner.
Oh, so then you agree.
Yeah, I mean that's what it sounded like to me, and to Kings too. Then you are agreeing that isn't a misconception.
Right.
You're saying that good parents do put their kids' needs first.
Okay, touche then. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, but I'm like good parents. Like, I'm not classifying that you're a good parent, you're a bad parent. I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do.
You can.
But I'm not saying that you're a good parent if you put your child's needs first. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, and what is that? Putting your child's needs first. That looks different for everybody. Like, just because you think you're putting your child's needs first, what does that mean? Your kid's hungry, you feed them Doritos. That's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't make you a good parent because you're putting the needs first.
But then you're not putting their needs first technically because you're actually endangering your child because you're
with the Doritos.
Yeah, you're feeding them Doritos when they need nutrients.
Well, that's Cool Ranch. Oh, no.
Flavor don't matter, my boy.
I'm not a damn parent. All right? Don't be coming at me, but I'm doing a hell of a job being an uncle right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm enjoying the process too. Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I was a little annoyed. This thing was just kind of like bombarded on me a little bit. But I'm enjoying it. I can see like the rewards and seeing or just giving a child that attention that they want and require, and how much that makes me like, damn, I like that.
Oh, let me say something too.
Go ahead.
What you said about the needs and wants, sometimes you gotta understand that the quality time is not just a want, it's a need.
That's what I said though.
No, but with your child, like you said, because you said your wife's love language would be quality time. That could also be your child's love language as well.
Touche.
That's what I'm saying. So that might be his.
So it was just a bad example. Then all I'm saying is my child's wants, it won't come before my wife's needs.
Right.
So that was a bad example. Okay, cool.
But I do stand on that. I think it's a misconception that good parents or parents put their kids' needs first. Because I just strictly just talking about in terms of health. Because at the end of the day, your kid is dependent on you guys, like the parents, and it's important that your health is, you know what I mean, you're in top tier shape, and that doesn't mean that you're like, oh, if both of us need to go to the hospital, they're not gonna go to the hospital. No, the reason why
I get what you're saying. You gotta be clear headed to take care of anybody.
Right.
My fault. You're probably on that a little too long, but I think it could just be a misconception because bad parents could put their kids' needs first too. And that's why it's a misconception. It's not only good parents doing it, it's bad parents doing it too.
Again, psychcentral.com, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
So real quick, role models, parenting, like you are automatically a role model, but this is for like celebrities or just people in general. Too many times I see people, celebrities, rappers, whatever, talking about, I'm nobody's role model, don't follow me. Hey, yo, knock that shit off, grow the fuck up, bro, because you don't get to decide if you are a role model. If you don't want to be a role model, then you got to make yourself a private person, because if you are a public person, you can't control who's going to like what they see. If they see you can't control that. So if you don't really honestly want to be a role model, go private. Don't have nobody see you.
What's the definition of a role model?
I don't know the definition of role model, but how I hear it is like, don't follow what I do. I don't want to be responsible for what you do. If you are a public figure, that's just it comes with it.
Voluntary role model. They They're a public figure because they want to make money for their.
Okay, but that's just the thing, bro. If you are public,
Support
people are gonna
themselves.
see you, and kids are influenced by what they see. So you just involuntarily you take that position.
Right.
And if I know that you don't want to deal with the responsibilities of it, but like at the end of the day, that's what it is.
No, I don't believe that.
You don't believe what?
It's not their problem.
I didn't say it's their problem, but they do, like, if let's say your favorite artist or whatever, they are telling everybody to jump off a bridge, hypothetically, right?
So
but
what?
people will be influenced by that and they jump off the bridge. You do play a part in that.
No.
Okay, I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Nah, the parents play a part in that, bro. If these rappers are saying, yo, jump off the bridge, make sure your kids don't hear them say jump off the bridge.
So now you say, so okay,
That's
so
how-
I mean, that would be hard to do, right?
Right.
You-
No, it's
when your
parental
kids at school,
advisory.
how do you? But anyway, like, I mean, I kind of get what you're saying for sure. Like, when you hit a certain point, like, there is like responsibilities that you got to take on, whether you signed up for it or not.
That's what I'm
just-
saying, yeah.
it comes with the territory. But I'm somebody who believes that we can learn from animals and or just appreciate the things that they do. So I watch Animal Planet, and I watch Discovery
Animal
Channel.
Planet.
You do? I fucks with that, man. So I want to ask you guys, what animal parents do you think are the worst?
skunk. Motherfucking stink.
Why skunk, Kai?
Because they've been stinking all their life.
Might smell good to them. They said that smell like Dior.
Damn.
Oh, porcupines. Fuck it.
Why?
Because, I mean,
He don't like nothing
shit.
that crawls.
He was crawling at one point, goddammit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I was doing handstands. I wasn't crawling, by the way.
All right.
Dad told me.
Damn. What animal I think is a bad parent? You said?
Yeah.
Fuck. Spider? They eat their kids, right? What?
I don't know. I can't say.
On one of the
It's
shows,
one of them joints that eat
there was
their kids, yo.
the burying beetle actually as a way of disciplining. They like if a kid is being too greedy and wants too much, they will eat that child.
And it was the spider. It was the woman spider that
Eat the male spider.
Yeah, that's some
okay,
bullshit.
Okay. Yeah, that's different.
Well,
the
so
Black
I gotta.
Widow and shit. Yeah.
So I'm gonna name a couple and then I'll tell you why. So they're rodents, rabbits, and insects like the spider. Now the reason why is because they have lots of offspring, and they there's already a low chance of them to survive and make it to adulthood. So they don't put a lot of time and effort into raising these kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a fend for yourself.
And I just want to say, though, I work with mice, and I see it all the time with the black 6 mice. They have like 13 of them, right? And the weak ones, they just end up eating them.
Yep.
They just end up eating them. Yeah, they just end up eating them.
That's wicked.
They say, hey, you wasn't gonna survive out here. I'm gonna do you a favor.
And sometimes they don't have enough nipples for all of them, by the way. Like, so, to feed.
And
So,
the mice eat the other mice?
yeah.
That's nasty as fuck.
Hey
I
man.
mean, cannibals
Why
are
you
cannibals
work
out
with
here.
mice?
Say what?
Are you working?
We don't got to get
Yeah,
into
so
my job right now.
Come flab off here.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I was gonna ask, what, if any, do you guys think the best parents? What animals
animal?
are the best parents? Yeah.
Dogs.
Monkeys.
Why dogs?
Just because I see it, like the affection that they have towards their kids, they're protective and stuff. So I see it.
Okay. They weren't in the top 5, but you said monkeys. And right on, brother. Yeah. So it's monkeys, elephants, horses,
parent.
and whales are examples of good parents because it's the opposite. They don't have a lot at a time, so they give that time, attention, and all that to the offspring that they do have because for them it's paramount that those young survive.
They be on their hip. Like,
Yeah,
They do.
I
See
mean,
it.
so you said kangaroos?
No.
Oh, I'm
said
saying 'cause they be in the
whales.
pouch.
I don't know how much they didn't make the
you
top
said
5
whales,
though.
right?
Yeah, whales too.
too. They be
Big
they
ass
be
animals.
Like
right
elephant,
there.
what you said? Elephants, they're
Elephants,
pregnant for what?
He said
22 months?
Oh, yeah,
No,
22
no.
months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
He said
OD, right? That's
monkey.
2 years pretty much. 22
Yo, we talked about that before. Like, do you think if females was pregnant for 22 months, that would deter like the amount of pregnancies?
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Oh, you think they still having a kid?
Of course.
For 22 months, they had to be pregnant.
I don't know. The rate at which domestic violence, I mean, it might
My
not even be
grandma
the
had
choice.
12 kids. That means she was pregnant for damn near 13, 12 years. Or like,
But not with one.
yeah, but
not
not
with
with-
one.
No, but in her lifespan, she spent 11 to 12 years of her life pregnant.
Yeah, so that would have been
crazy.
quadrupled if it took 22 months to give birth. Anyhow, Kai, did you want to get into something as we approach 53?
Yeah, I did have a lot. So real quick, 7 valuable lessons a parent can learn from their child. I'll be quick. 1, be happy. Young children are full of happiness by nature. 2, accept who you are. When children look in the mirror, they see the reflection. They usually just smile, right? 3, express your feelings. Young children do not hesitate to reveal how they feel. If your breath stink, they're going to say, damn, can your breath smell like shit? They're going to say,
Sure.
doodle monster. Right. Number 4, no
Shit in your bag.
evil. I'm going to run that back because he talking about shit in the bed.
Run it back from the tippy.
Number 4, no evil. Children are innocent. They do not perceive anything as wicked or evil until they start to learn those things, right? Number 5, keep persevering. How you say that word? Preserving. Yeah, there we go. Children rarely give up. Like, how many times you seen, like, I mean, you know, your kid reaching for the pacifier, they ain't get it, they're gonna keep on going for that shit. They do that shit for about like an hour, right? Take risks. Number 6, take risks. Adventures, children, synonymous. How many times we just went out and they try to explore shit? You know what I'm saying?
Too many times.
And then number 7, offer unconditional love. Now, I'm not sure about like if our kids actually giving unconditional love or is that conditioned love? Because you're feeding them and shit, so I don't know if that's unconditional love.
I think it's conditioned. But yo, what was the one you said when you said, oh, what number was it?
Express your feelings, accept who you
No,
are.
you said kids don't, something about they don't know no evil.
Oh yeah, no evil. Children are innocent. They don't perceive anything as wicked or evil.
Oh yeah, that one. I gotta like push back for that.
Okay, what's up?
Yo, like my kids, right? They be scared of shit or like scared of like people or like creepy faces or like any scary images. And in my mind, I be thinking, yo, how do y'all know that's scary?
Right.
Like, what makes you look at that person or that image of like a something and think?
But
oh,
so the
you know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
I think they do know evil.
Well, but how do you know? Just because they're scared of it doesn't mean that they're like they perceive it as evil.
And you think that that's scared?
Yeah.
I know his emotions.
It could be stanky. I mean, well, yeah.
They could very well be scared of it. But what I'm saying is like, you know, my nephews and nieces, like they're like scared of like clowns, right?
Right.
They don't
like
see
that.
it as evil though.
But what makes them
scared of it? Maybe the way it looks. I don't know. That's a great question.
That'd be.
I think it's like
in my mind. I'd be like, how do you know it's
they're
scary?
like sponges. So just if they was watching something with y'all and then y'all react a certain way, it's like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to like that. All right, I'm not gonna like it moving forward.
And I would believe that's right if I was scared of the things what they deem scary.
Maybe I want to say that they're not.
Scary.
My boy King said, "Why y'all scared of soap? This don't make no goddamn sense."
No funny shit. At first, my kids was scared of like
water.
Nah. My kid was scared of like I want to say like dark skinned people. Yo, I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, no, but listen, no, honestly, hold up. I want to say that, and I didn't know why, but then I'm like, yo, why? Like my mom is dark skinned, but no one other than my mom they would come near. Like I have like dark skinned friends, and they'd be like timid. You get what I'm saying?
So that's
I would be like, yo, what makes you scared of this person and not scared of this person? I don't know if because they just natural. I don't know, bro. It's weird to me.
So we before we I just wanted to
like
say
how you said your nephew about the clowns.
So I was gonna say to that is just that it's like kind of out of their norm. That's not something that they see on the regular. So when they do see like, oh, what's that? That's all I want to say with that, and we can
All right, so okay,
that makes sense.
When it comes to parenting, how do you feel someone could be above average?
So I actually, since I'm not a parent, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this over to Kings. I would like for you to say what you think parents can be or how parents can be above average, sir.
Well, I ain't the parent guru, but I'm going to say.
You're a damn good father, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm going to say, yo, all parents, all you got to do is do your best. Try your best. Oh, I'm sorry. Try your best and just think about whatever you think is best for your kids. Like, if you think about anything, think, would this decision be best for my kids? That's how I look at shit.
Respect.
And that's the real quick pushback. Sometimes your best is not enough, and realize that, and then give it to whoever. Nah, I gotta be honest about that.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact. If your best not enough, hand it over to somebody that's better for you.
Just know
better
that.
Than you.
Know that.
No, for sure.
So now we are getting ready to close the show out with information a guru will make you pay for, and what this is usually somebody gets some type of influence, and then they'll try to take advantage of people that's ignorant. Remember, ignorance is expensive. People, the less you know, the more you pay, straight like that. So they'll sell you some type of classes, courses, or sometimes in-person sessions of basic information, or sometimes information doesn't work at all, right? So this one is for any parent looking to change careers so they can support themselves and or their family. I encourage that, so yeah, do that. But if you ever came across a company by the name of Titan Media Solutions and their attractive potential salaries, right? Consider listening to my experience, right? So I had a interview with them, so to speak, right? Anyways, the irony about this is this segment is called Information the Guru Will Make You Pay For. That company, Titan Media Solutions, they're hiring for a position called sales closer. In this position, you are finalizing a sale or trying to finalize the sale, right, of a customer who went through a sales funnel. What is a sales funnel? It's marketing companies or people they use to like grab people's attention, garner your interest, and cultivate your desire so much that you are now willing to take action by buying whatever they are selling. I know I'm going fast, but listen to me. The reason I said it is ironic is because what they are selling are books, courses, basically information from gurus. Now, perhaps some of that information can help you in real life in a real way. But the fact is this: information is free. Point blank, period. All you have to do is invest some of your time to seek out that information. So to the parent who is thinking about going on that interview with Titan Media Solutions, go ahead, take that interview. But just know the position literally requires you to sell information a guru is going to make you pay for. Now, Kings, if you want to be found, where can people find you to connect?
You can't.
So you don't want to be found, goddamn.
He will not be in the show notes, but it's always important to listen and remember being competitive is a positive attribute. Being average is a choice.